You're only a what if away from great summer holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for downloading our podcast today.
A little bit of a different show today.
We are live from a billboard in Kenmore.
Yep.
Not a sentence you say every day.
No. Because for 24 hours, the amazing people at Goa have given us access to this, which is advertising our book, Bumble the Bum Stinger. And what's been so amazing about this is the community in Brisbane coming together.
Yeah.
Because it's all to raise money for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah, we want to be able to bring some happiness to some kids that have gone through or are going through a tough time. So, yeah, booktopia.com.au is where you can purchase it for the official release day.
Mm-hmm. So at the moment, as we record this, we're sitting at number 10 on their bestsellers.
Yeah.
Tony Abbott.
Tony Abbott's number one.
Never liked him.
Well, I mean, different market, isn't it? Like, you'd buy that for your grandma and ours would be a kid.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah. So buy up big today and hopefully we'll knock him off the number one spot. Orders over $49 get free shipping. So if you buy two.
Yeah. Can I say, too, I'm also very surprised how composed you are today, Abs, considering the news.
What was the news?
Chris Hemsworth is like meters away from you geographically.
Yeah, well, I've actually gone further away, which is a bit annoying.
Well, that's true. But still, same city.
Yeah. I've met him before. Like, we're basically friends, right?
Yeah.
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 So what's he been up to lately?
Oh, well, heaps of things, actually. He's such a good surfer. Have you seen him surf?
No.
Kid you not, he's a phenomenal surfer. I mean, obviously, you've got a little bit more time.
We don't stalk in the same fashion that you do.
He posts them, okay? Yeah. I mean, stalking would have been if I booked a holiday to Phillip Island.
Where he was last Thursday.
No, I just think he's an extraordinary actor. But yes, he is filming on the river.
He is a good actor.
We'll cover that off in the A-list as well. Let's get into it. Here's the podcast.
Dear Abby.
Sometimes in life, gets real. And that's when you need Abby to help.
I'm trying to help you.
Ooh, how are you guys coping with the heat? You feeling all right?
I'm the only one in direct sunlight, so...
Well, you can move a little bit closer. We have had a range of weather here. When we first started, it was beautiful but warm, and then it went a bit cooler, and now the humidity has kicked in.
Summer's on its way, people.
Oh, it is indeed. Hey, this is an interesting one, and I would love it if anyone has been themselves the drama queen.
Okay.
Because can you grow out of it? Because I've got it. You can send it in, Dear Abby at b105.com.au or DM me like this girl has, but sometimes I don't get to it. She was asking, she said, maybe I've got a Friday's Live spare ticket. Maybe.
Right.
And this is how she said. She said, hey, Dear Abby, I love my friend. She's funny, she's loyal, and when she's on, she's a life of the party. We love her being there. But often she exhausts me. Every time we make plans, something wild happens. One week her ex turns up, crying at her front door, wanting to get back together. The next week her dog has swallowed a crystal. Or she's about to get evicted. She's either running late, cancelling altogether, or showing up 3 hours behind with a story that everyone needs to listen to that's like an episode of Home and Away. None of our friends trust her to the point that we're keeping her Friday's Live ticket and meeting her at the door rather than wasting a ticket when she is a no-show.
That's a good point. Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess that is annoying. That's why she said, hey, we might have a ticket to sell. I was like, okay, cool. The thing is, I never know which version of her I'm going to get. The fun, bubbly friend I absolutely adore, or the walking soap opera that leaves me emotionally drained. My wedding is coming up, and my fiancé said, please, you're not going to have her part of the wedding party. Mentally preparing for the chaos is quite difficult. I'm at the point where I just want to say, hey, I want to catch up with a coffee without needing an ambulance to arrive for some sort of drama. My question is, do people ever grow out of being a drama queen, or is drama queen her personality?
She sounds like a bit of a pick-me.
You reckon?
Well, just before you said that, I was going to say, well, that could have been me, but now I don't want to.
I didn't want to, but for much different reasons.
What do you mean a pick me? Like it's always about them?
They've always got to make every situation, they've got to put themselves in the middle of it. They've got to go,
right.
Oh, this is me, about me, and
yes.
this is like... Do you think the stuff always happens?
Yes, I do.
That question.
I actually think it does always happen.
Right.
But I think they love it.
Or
Does that make any sense?
Mayo on it? Does she make it happen?
I think probably mayo would be it. I think, I think my friends and I, if I'm being completely honest, have gone through this at all different times in our lives. We've all been it. And when you are doing it, often it might be because you're single, not happy in your job, whatever it is, you're just in that turmoil of putting yourself in situations that's probably not the best for you.
Well, I think there's all those sort of people too. There's people that enjoy being miserable.
Well, that's the whole thing. You know, we've worked with different people in the past, you know, and even Osher would say it as well, that he became depression as opposed to someone that was suffering it. And I think that's what it is. It's like they're concerned, well, what about if I don't have this? What do I stand for? But I think I reckon he can grow out of it. But no one's ever said anything to them.
Well, are there any pick-me grandmas? I guess there are. You know?
Oh, yeah, but then do they become like the bitter, it's not as fun? Because I used to have one of my friends rocked up. She was like, I'm sorry, I'm so late. Oh, my God, I met a guy last night, stayed at his house. We went to a protest and he got arrested. And we were like, what? And she's like, I don't want to talk about it. And, it was very much like that happened, but I don't want to talk about it. But I think in this situation, she needs everyone to be involved.
Who's angry enough to protest the day after getting laid?
They say that to protesters. Don't do that the night before, like football players.
Sorry,
lose all your steam.
I should explain. They met at a meeting the day before for the said protest.
Oh, okay. I was like,
so
when you wake up, you're like, today's a good day.
What do we want? I'm good, actually. When do we want it? Well, I could go again.
When she was at uni.
Yeah,
But do you know, it wasn't about her as much. So I don't 13 10 60, if you want to admit that you're a drama queen and maybe you grew out of it, or maybe you've got a friend in this situation, you're like, I just don't know if I can do it anymore. Have they ever changed?
We're also assuming that it's always women.
Yeah, true.
So what's a man version though? Because we don't say drama queen, but they're the guy where you've always got to bail him out of a situation.
Yeah, I think so. Or I guess every time you catch up,
he's flaky.
Yeah, or there's always a problem.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So
we normally just call him that guy.
Yes.
Should we invite that guy? I can't be bothered with the drama. Yeah,
someone's going to get arrested or they're going to start
be a fight. Yeah.
Then I'll ask you that question. Are you still friends with that person or have they grown out of it?
I am, and he grew out of it.
Great.
Yeah.
Great research. Why did he grow out of it?
I don't know. A lot of things changed in his life.
Settling down?
No, the opposite. He got divorced. But I think the main thing...
So she was the drama.
Well, yeah. I think you can... I guess anyone can mature, right? And that's what it would take to become to get out of it, is to mature.
So was there a time when you and your mates went, we can't do this, or we didn't invite him to certain places?
100% we wouldn't invite him to things. Yeah. Especially if there was alcohol involved. You're just like, no.
No, you can't do it.
No.
13 10 60. Let's open up the phones. Can someone grow out of being a drama queen? This girl needs to know whether or not she should cut her off or not. We'll take your calls next at B105.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Dear Abby.
Sometimes in life, gets real. And that's when you need Abby to help.
I'm trying to help you.
If you've got a little bit of a dilemma, a pickle, share it with the group, Dear Abby at b105.com.au. This started with a DM from a girl saying, hey, I might have a Friday's Live ticket to sell last minute, but I can't resell it officially because I don't know yet. I was like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And she said, well, it's to do with her friend. She said she's absolutely amazing. We love her to bits. She's the life of the party. However, she's an absolute drama queen. So she said last minute she'll probably pull out. There'll be a big story behind it. She wants to know, because she's exhausted about it, does anyone ever grow up from being the drama queen? Or what do you call it with a guy?
Not drama king.
That bloke.
That bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like that bloke.
Starts a fight.
Yeah.
Yes. We want to know on 13 10 60. And maybe you want to admit that you're a drama queen and what changed.
Erica, morning. What are your thoughts on this?
Hi. So my brother is the drama king.
Yeah.
He recently got out of jail and is on a straight narrow path now. So he visited a couple of weeks ago, and just in that week, it just felt heavy. Like everything that he talked about was dramatic, or these are the days of our lives.
Yes. And do you think it's because they haven't got that other maybe aspiration or focus or some sort of thing that we might call like settling down? Is that why
I just
you
feel
think?
like the energy is so so used to focus on negative things that there's no room for anything else. I even said to him, I said, I feel like the drama finds you or you go looking for it.
Yeah.
And
I think they look for it. I think they thrive on it, don't you?
But I don't think you change until you realise that that's what you're doing.
I was like, are you exhausted?
Yeah.
I'm exhausted listening to it.
And is Drama King the phrase that you would use?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
okay.
And like when he went home, it just felt like this weight. I'm like,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All
no,
right. So
I
how
hope
old is he?
Settle. 36.
Okay, so still 36, still hasn't grown out of it.
Yeah,
There's
but
still time.
I don't know if it's an age. I reckon that's the whole thing. Has it become the personality?
Yeah.
Like if they were going to meet someone, I'm not saying that's the answer, but just having that real rock or reason to settle down or change.
All right, let's go to Sam now. This person is listening, Sam. Can you grow out of the drama?
The person that I had problems with, I reckon she wasn't a drama queen, and then she became the drama queen.
Okay, she grew into it, not out of it.
And what was the reason why they became it?
Or I reckon a partnership failed, and then somehow no kids, no husband, no just single life. I just made her into a drama queen, and I've just gone, how are you so crazy right now?
Is it just
And
like
she
every
worked
time?
before.
It's like what people are saying, where it's like a story of Days of Our Lives or Home and Away, where you're like, oh, here we go again.
100%. And I would listen to her and go, there's such an easy fix to this. Like, just call the person. Or just
Yes.
And is there that other thing too? I
basic.
think everyone's got that person where you go, that's all cool and good. Would you like to ask me how I'm going? You know?
Wasn't there a rule where if you've asked 3 questions and they haven't asked the next one, then they're draining your energy and you shouldn't spend time on it?
100%.
Yeah.
That's
The 3 questions.
exactly it. Just go, I'm exhausted, and I have way more things going on in my life
Yeah.
that you have
Exactly.
no idea.
Well, at the moment, it sounds like this drama queen is about to lose her Friday's live ticket. But let's check with Scotty in Crestmead and see what he says. Hey, mate.
Hey, mate, how we doing?
Good. What do you reckon about this?
It's half the drama queen's fault and also a little bit onto the friends as well. If they play too much in, but she's going to keep doing it until that she gets that little bit more attention than everyone in the group and becomes that girl.
That's a good point. If
it's
you
a
just go,
reinforcement.
Yeah, it's just, that's good for you, but let me tell you what's going on with in today. And
It's
blah,
like
you know.
ignore the negative and reward the good.
Yes.
Like dog training.
Yes.
Exactly right.
Don't mess with Mr. In Between.
I never
bad,
thought
but
of
yeah.
it. Yeah, because once you put a stop to it, have you ever been in that situation where you've gone enough is enough?
Yeah, have done before. I've had a couple of mates who have been doing, I'm into the friend group, then out of the friend group, and half the time you just like, bro, enough. You know, like we get you got dramas, but so does everybody else in the world.
So does everybody else.
All right. So I think by the sounds of it,
There might or might not be a spare ticket going at the door.
As usual, we've come to no conclusion.
Well, I think we kind of have.
Yeah.
I think where Scott sits is probably the best thing. They need to talk to her and go, hey, this has got to stop.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't stop, well, then that's
and
it.
they've
not
got
be the audience for it.
The perfect negotiation chip. If this doesn't stop, no live R&B Fridays for you.
Yeah, okay. Well, remember, Dear Abby at b105.com.au is the email.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It is our official launch day of Bumble the Bum Stinger, our kids' book that we put out to raise funds for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yes, and that is why we are coming to you live from a billboard on Moggle Road in Kenmore.
Shout out to Goa, the legends who've
Yes,
done it.
absolute legends, Goa, and they are very, very good at what they do. And we were just talking to Adam from Booktopia, which took me back to the day we actually flew down to Sydney to the factory, which was an amazing place. I said to him, it looked like the TARDIS because it was just a small office, and then you walk through a door, and it was like an airport hangar, right? I think it was even bigger, the factory.
What's a TARDIS?
It's the Doctor
Who.
It's bigger on
Remember
the
when you
inside.
go in
It's the size
and
of a
then
phone
it's
box, and then it's actually...
Come on, mate. You've worked with him for long enough.
I'm sorry.
He was just describing it to the non-geeks is what he was trying to say.
Yeah, and we went down there specifically to sign multiple copies of our book. 1,500 copies were signed, and that was a chore. I'm not going to lie. That was a chore. My little pinky got bruised.
We had to change, remember? Because
Yes.
you were signing last
Yes.
and Matt was signing first, and yours was just an M, which
You were the fastest.
great
so we
idea.
couldn't keep jump up.
Yeah, so we had to swap around.
And we had to do all sorts of things to keep ourselves occupied too. We did a time trial where we tried to sign as many copies as we could in a minute, twice. And then we got Ashley, our fantastic producer, to just keep us entertained with tidbits, fun facts and whatnot.
Oh my gosh, you haven't done it.
And something that came up...
Oh my God, you've done it.
Something that came up was your WikiFeet.
Well, I didn't want to talk about it, but Ashley had an idea that I should sign it with my toe, and I was like, no, they're disgusting. And I was like, and plus, someone keeps putting photos of them on WikiFeet, and then you rate them, and I don't want to be a part of it.
What was her rating again?
But I'm embarrassed by my rating.
I know you were, Abby. I knew you were embarrassed about your rating. 4.68,
I think it was.
I swear that you're doing it. Did you put some photos up?
So I thought, what better way to up your rating than to show your feet to the world? So if you would do yourself a favour and turn around and look at our fantastic Goa billboard.
Why'd you do this?
See?
You think this is funny, don't you?
No, I'm generally trying to help you. Let's get this rating up.
You're going to be in so much trouble. There are kids, you know.
Kids can see
feet.
I know, but do you think that's what the website is for?
Well, they can see it on a billboard.
Although, did you guys like my idea that we should do a celebrity foot book?
Yes, I do like that.
Guess, like not like a scratch and sniff, but like you know what I mean? Like, see if you can guess who it is.
Guess the dogs.
Oh, whoa. Don't call Carrie Bitmore.
That's what the kids call toes.
Turn your glances to the billboard. We even put a quote in there. At first glance, her feet look lovely, but there is a clever hiding of the bunion. So we're going to get that rating right up for you. That's going to be up all day.
Do you know what I thought you were going to do? Because Equal Opportunity, they've now started it for men.
Yes.
So I thought that you were going to put your feet up there.
He tried,
it's just, each to their own.
They
but I don't
declined his offer.
I don't understand the foot obsession, but each to their own.
Are you happy with the picture we chose?
No, not really. Although they do look a lot younger, so it must be an old photo. Let's not do that again.
How old is that photo?
How old is that photo? Well, I didn't put it up, so I couldn't tell you.
Sav, if you want an updated photo, I'll take your photo and DM you, okay?
Oh, it's
you
the
don't
old
need to do it like this.
2015, and it's even got your...
Can you stop
your feet.
taking a photo, please, of the billboard?
It's your feet with your headphones on it. Actually, your star rating is 3.68, so that we need to get that up. We need to fix that.
Did you know
is that out of 10 or out of 5, by the way?
That's out of 5.
25. Did you know you were getting that photo taken that day? Because that's a fresh petty you've got there.
That's true.
It's like, oh my God, I can't believe he proposed.
What? Oh my God, my nails are already done. That's so weird. I can't believe that. Oh my God, the colour matches the diamond shade. That's so weird. Hey.
It's funny you mention that about, because there is obviously the foot fetish thing.
Can you sit down and stop staring at it, please?
He's obviously got it. He's obviously got the fetish.
You can see him in the real life.
Well, that's true.
I know, you've always got those things out. You never wear shoes. But, like, someone's got to be a foot model. Like, who, like, what is, you know, like you can see in society, like, what a beautiful, like, people go blue eyes or muscles and stuff. Like, who is the person who goes, this is the perfect foot?
Funny you say that, because I used to do a lot of, like, modelling and acting when I was a little kid, and I was doing a commercial, and it was some sort of cooking one, and there was this lady that was supposed to be my mum, and she actually had her hands behind her back. So she was the model for it, and another lady came with gloves.
Wow.
Because she didn't do any washing or cooking or cleaning or everything, and she was the hand model because there was close-ups of it, and that's all she did was just the hand models. I was like, it's such a weird thing, isn't it? Because you don't need to do your hair and makeup, and they don't want your face, but they want your hands. And the other one obviously had ugly hands.
So when it cut to the sink,
in
would come the attractive hands.
The hand model. That's all she did. And she had gloves so she didn't get any sunspots, and she said it was quite a... she said she did a lot of ring commercials and jewellery commercials, but she said the whole time she was just pretending that her hands were someone else.
Oh, my God.
I'm so sorry. I'm just still waiting.
I'm not going to say thank you. You know I'm not.
Yes, you did. Hey, if you are coming down Moggle Road in Kenmore, you'll
rate those feet.
You'll see our billboard.
Sorry.
You can actually, we sell copies of our book. Are we selling copies of those? Of that?
For a small donation to Make-A-Wish,
now
I will take a photo of the book and my feet together, because I actually got colour coordinated with the book.
Oh, you did? Well done.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's Stav.
Hey, let me have a tune.
Okay.
Stav, Abby, and Matt. Children's book. What? I didn't know they could write a book.
Neither did we, but here we are.
I never doubted us.
No, never, ever. Ever. Did you, Steph?
I never thought this would ever happen in my lifetime.
Yes, when we went to the Booktopia warehouse in Sydney, I think it was quite a moment when you saw all Bumble the Bum Stinger books printed out, and you were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that was amazing. Then they said, now you have to sign all of them.
And we went,
that's
my
gosh.
Yeah, so it is officially released today, which is why we are under a go at Billboard at Kenmore, because they've kindly said that they're going to put it up to advertise. And like we have mentioned, we really want people to buy this because all the royalties are going to Make-A-Wish Foundation, who do amazing work. So we want to be able to spoil a lot of kids that are in need.
Being the official day of release, we thought we should get on the man who started all this, because he reached out to us and said, guys, here's an opportunity. If you would like to release a book, bring us an idea, and if it's good enough, we'll make it happen. And that is the head honcho of Booktopia, our now very good mate, Adam. And he's on the phone with us. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, gang. How are you feeling on this momentous day?
Our hands have just recovered, but we're good. We're good. We must say, though, Adam, you were very impressed with our signing ability, weren't you?
Yes. I mean, I would say, look, it's one of the biggest, in fact, it's the biggest signing that we've done all year. And the speed that you got through 1,500 copies was pretty epic, to get, everything done in under 2 hours is almost unheard of for that level. So well done. Kudos.
It was amazing. It was so much fun for the first 5 minutes.
If you can hear that, that's the wambulance coming, because we've been complaining about our sore hands.
Yeah, I have the wambulance in my household every day.
Do you? That's a fire engine,
That's
right?
a fire engine.
Can't you hear the difference with the...
Oh, we didn't. It's the radio. No one knew until you pointed it out.
I just want to be accurate, okay? As an author now, people check your facts.
Here we go.
Right?
Yeah, fact check.
Yes,
Damn it.
exactly.
Damn it.
The other thing I got to say, too, is because you were kind enough to give us a tour of the warehouse, it is an astounding establishment. And I'm normally wary of the robot revolution, but the cute little robot guys you got working in there for you, what a technological wonder that whole place is.
Yeah, look, they are buzzing around. We've got our wonderful humans and the bots working together, hand in hand, to make sure that orders get out super quickly. But those, the size of that warehouse is significant. I mean, I think it would give the wonderful Brisbane Broncos players a good test of their kicking capabilities to get from one end to the other.
Definitely.
Have you been surprised at how well received the book has been?
Look, I always knew it would do well, but look, the how popular it's been off the bat when we launched pre-orders has been fantastic. There are literally orders coming through every hour of the day. In fact, there was one stage where there were multiple orders coming through every minute. So you guys have smashed it out of the park. Right now, the books are right in the centre of that big warehouse. I think you played the audio last week. You're in the fast pick area, which shows how popular it is.
The fast pick area.
That's right.
We're number 10 at the moment for the best-selling.
You are. That's right. Number 10. There's still plenty of time to get yourself up the list again. But I mean, you've been on that list multiple times, multiple weeks. So that is
this is who we're battling.
Good going.
At number 5, it's the Arnott's Cookbook. I reckon we could take them out.
Yeah.
But number 1 is former Prime Minister Tony Abbott. Now, I need to choose my words carefully because we don't want to take him out. But we would like to overturn his number 1 position.
Yes.
As
assert his position. That's what he would understand those terms.
He's been doing a lot of interviews, hasn't he?
Yeah.
A lot of TVs. Yeah.
So if you jump on there today, booktopia.com.au, I want to give a special shout out actually to someone who has been messaging me on Instagram. Poolside Copings is the company. They are actually going to go on and order 30 books, they said. They've ordered 30 books, and they are going to go and donate them to the Children's Hospital.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, my God.
Here in Brisbane.
Wow.
And hand them out to kids in there. So what I love about this is the book is going to be a really special thing to have between, I guess, you and your kids if you want to buy it. But what's been great is the impact that it's going to make here in Brisbane for, I guess, things like that where kids get to read it, but all the money going to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
It's just so important, those little moments of happiness that kids get.
That's true. You know who else needs a shout out? The unsung hero, Tay Garcia, the fantastic illustrator who did all the drawings for the book too.
Yes.
She did an amazing job.
So we're very excited about it. And I guess we should say thank you to you, Adam, as well, because not many people put their faith in us.
Well, look, I think I would say thank you right back to you guys. You've done a phenomenal job. From start to finish, it's been a great process. So, thank you. It's been an absolute team effort. Yes. And, the orders are flying out the door. So, really looking forward to people getting their hands on them, which will happen, very, very soon in the coming days. So, we'll get out super quickly. So, tag, make sure, everyone that gets their book, send a tag through so everyone can track, send the comments through. Yeah. Love to hear what you think. And look, to be honest, when you read that book, it does save on ambulances because the kids will love it. So
yeah, that is true. And I think for our next book, don't forget, just to get the inspiration, how it's so successful, then you send your authors to a destination to, get the feel and the vibe of it, like
Writers
Vegas.
camp.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Bumble goes to the Bahamas.
Oh my God, so amazing. Tahiti,
I mean,
do you know
it's
what I mean?
alliterative.
Learn to surf. It is, it's amazing. So we'll pitch that after the success of this one, all right?
Bumble becomes a billionaire.
Oh my God, you are so good at ideas.
$1 billion advance from Booktopia.
I mean, they're all bees, so,
Yes.
Yeah, Bumble goes broke.
Hopefully not.
Adam, thank you, mate. Booktopia.com.au. Get on there. Support it right now. It's Stav, Abby and Matt here at B105.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
Friday's live.
Oh my gosh, only 2 sleeps. Can you believe that until Friday's live?
Oh my God, what are we wearing?
I don't know.
What are we going to wear?
I know, girlfriend. I don't know. That is
Lucky we got 2 sleeps to work it out. Plenty of time.
Yes. Big stress. But one thing that is a big stress when you go to festivals is the lineup for the drinks and then the lineup for the toilets.
Yes, indeed.
And I know that the guys seem to have less lineup because of the urinal. They can just go in quick, multiple people at once and go out. But waiting for the portaloos are always like, oh no, I don't want to drink because I don't want to go there. It's a hard life.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be fun. And now there is an alternative.
Shiwi?
No.
Okay.
I know that the shiwi used to happen, but this is
Adult nappy.
No, this is them
Depends.
explaining what the problem is at festivals.
Long queue, smelly cubicles. Why should women wait? Our time is just as important as men's. What's that? Over there? Could it be Pee-Quality? Damn right it is.
It is an award-winning UK design, and it is the women's urinal.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So it's fascinating.
Yeah.
It really is. To describe it, and I will in more details, this is what it is.
Pee-Qual is quick, safe and sustainable. Head to an available urinal. Now face outwards. Plant your feet either side of the pedestal. Pop a comfortable squat. Grab those handles for stability. And release. Private, no splashback, no funnels. Simply squat and go.
Okay, so I know that there will be a lot of questions. I could only describe it as a setup of like a mini maze. You know, when you kind of go, everyone can go in different directions. When you turn around the corner. Now, you do have to squat because you can see each other's eyes, right? You can still, you're happy in the conversation, which I feel like sometimes can be a little bit awkward because I would do that with friends, but not with strangers.
Yeah. See, that's why men's urinals work, because everyone knows no eye contact. Just look at the tile in front of you.
Well, you actually can do that, though, because you're all getting in a different area, and I guess you're all facing outwards, but then you squat down. Now, the one thing I still haven't got my head around is what do you do if you wear overalls or a jumpsuit? And do you know what? That's your fault for wearing a jumpsuit to a festival. You knew it wasn't going to work out when you decided that you looked hot in that. Mm-hmm. You knew that you were going to have to sacrifice going to the bathroom.
Yes.
But it means that multiple people can go and then just leave. You're asking about number 2. Thank you very much. It does not... I know.
How did you know?
Wavelength.
But it doesn't substitute for that. So there will still be bathrooms.
Because that's a little too personal.
No,
like I always say to my wife,
Yeah.
she can come in the bathroom while I'm sitting on it.
Yeah.
No,
but when I go to wipe
No.
stage, I need...
I just...
You haven't seen the couple's toilet? It's got one on each end? You can.
Oh, yes.
sit in that?
I think that's like separate, but I think it could work. I think it also needs to be a little bit of a separate area because everyone knows what you're doing, you know? So a little bit of a cornered off, and then they'll still have the cubicles.
Suggestion?
Yeah.
Because I think one of the other things that sometimes might slow down
the
women's
chat?
toilets is the talk.
Yeah.
So is it not better that you are facing each other so you can have the quick chat at the same time?
You know what? It's totally up to you.
Whip it through faster.
Yeah, it's totally up to you because you just need a straddle. So you can do either side.
How long you can straddle?
You can face whatever, you know? So yeah, so it's a little bit. And there also is the toilet paper issue that men don't normally have, you know what I mean?
Just shake it. Never more than 3, though.
Well, you could stomp, I guess.
Because more than 3 shakes is a...
Yes.
Good time.
They're using it in festivals. And
Are they using it?
Yeah,
Wow,
and it's
okay.
got all these awards over in the UK. I think it's just changing your mindset.
Yes.
Do you remember, it was years ago, the Gold Coast in Surfers Paradise where they had the open-air urinals that they trialled there? So you could walk into it and it was similar to this. It was like a tube around you. And
That's
you could,
just not Cavill Street? No.
Well, I mean, it is now that they've taken them away. But they actually trialled them on the Gold Coast for open-air urinals.
So you could see people going?
Yeah, so you'd be walking past and you could
Just see their heads, though.
You could just see their heads.
Oh, well, that's
Similar
what
to
this will be. And
Yeah.
that's what I think is really... I don't know if it needs to be taller so you can't see the head because I think that might take away some of the awkwardness.
Well, yeah, and I mean, the other thing is you'd have to see at least the top of your head so you would know someone was there.
Yeah.
So you don't walk around the corner.
Yeah. Yep.
Many questions, but it's award-winning, so apparently whatever they're doing...
I think it's a brilliant idea.
Works.
Because I do feel bad for girls that they have to wait so long. And then you never know, like 6 girls go in there at a time.
Although I've been going to, obviously, a lot of football games.
Yeah.
And the lines are the same. What are men doing these days? Because at AFL games, there is equal...
lip gloss.
There are equal, like, males and females going to the games. And the male lines have been really long. My son's all of a sudden going, what are people doing? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it...
I know I'm still trying to... My son gets stage fright. He's only 11.
Right, so there's a bit more of a stage fright issue happening.
He
they
will
go to
wait,
cubicles?
He will wait for a cubicle, and
Right.
it really annoys me.
Yeah.
And so now I'm trying to desensitize him.
Well,
I'll
I've
take
only
him
got
to-
3 boys, so, you know,
Yeah.
anyone has a urinal.
I know. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to teach him to be comfortable.
Not really. I'm trying to teach the opposite way.
Well, maybe if my son hangs out with your kids and do it, they'll find a happy medium.
Sure, yeah.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's been a bit of a crazy time in the world over the last few years.
Yep.
And especially with what's been going on with Palestine and Israel. And it's comforting to see at the moment that things seem to be hopefully taking a turn there for that region of the world. Because no matter what side of it you sit on, and that's not a discussion I want to have, it's awful.
Yeah.
You know, they're human beings, and there's people who it's really affected, and it's bled into other worlds around the other countries around the world. And it is dividing. You see protests here and it divides people. But some hope was shown over the last couple of days with hostages and a ceasefire being agreed to. Now,
With the hostages being released.
Correct.
Yeah. After almost 2 years? Or
2
2 years?
Correct, yeah. I believe it was 728 days that some of them have been captive for. And who would have thought out of all the people in the world, Donald Trump was the one who managed to get them to agree to it. But one of the things that I've sort of taken an interest in, because I think it would take a really mentally strong person, take physically out of it, to be in captive for that long and every day waking up thinking today's probably it.
Well, you go into survival mode, and to be in survival mode for 2 years and not knowing the outcome. And, of course, the outcome was devastating for so many. not everyone was,
Not everyone's making it home.
Yeah, they're also, returning the bodies of people that had been held hostage. But to not know what you're saying, like what the result's going to be, what the end is going to be, the outcome, you're taking away people's human rights, like you said, and just putting them in an animal state of survival.
And I wondered, for people who are in there, would you almost... The people who are keeping you captive, you'd form some kind of relationship with them, because besides the people you're in there with, you'd be speaking to them every day, and it must be a strange feeling.
Like Stockholm Syndrome, you mean?
Yeah.
Where you actually form it.
Well,
I don't think in this case that would have occurred.
No, I don't think that would occur. But what he is saying, you're relying on those people to be able to give you that glimpse of whether it is food or some sort of essential items.
It would be very strange. And then to come home as well, it's great and everyone's excited that they're home, but it's not over for those people.
I don't think it will ever be over. I don't think you've changed your state, when you've taken away your basic... your needs, your love, like everything of that is just stripped away. You're a changed person.
And that's the thing. Imagine a loved one of yours, you know them one day and then they get taken hostage and then they come back and they'll be a completely new person. Yeah. And it's not that they've changed as a human because they've been away for 2 years. Like their whole personality would be different. Their outlook on life, life doesn't just continue. So I'm hoping from both sides that anyone who was involved with it, I wish them nothing but the best.
Do you think there can ever be peace in that region? Because you think about these situations, and I know, and I know that we want to have, and I'm of all persons want to have that real optimal outcome for it, but you kind of go, there is so much hatred because so much has been taken away from them that is a generational. I'm really concerned whether peace will ever be able to be.
Well, it's on a knife edge
region.
at the moment, I think. Yeah. Yes, and the next few weeks are going to be very important, and that is to your point that it was a lot of Trump's doing, and there is a fear that now that he's done that part of it, he will just wash his hands of the situation, which we're hoping.
I'm just saying we've never been in that situation to understand how much anger and sadness and grief will be throughout.
I hope for more peace in our own country. We fight about so many things here, not to that degree over there, but, my wife laughs at me because I always say to her, can't everyone just chill out a little?
Because we don't have tolerance. But it's having tolerance of going, you think this, I think that's your belief, and here's mine, and having that tolerance. And I don't think it is easy to do.
Stab Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
It's Stav.
Hey, let me have a turn.
Okay.
Stav, Abby, and Matt. Children's book. What? I didn't know they could write a book.
Bumble the Bum Stinger is out today. You can get it from booktopia.com.au. We are live from a Goa billboard. They put it up advertised all day today, which is absolutely amazing. And one thing that we really want everyone to get behind it, one of the reasons is because all the royalties are going to Make-A-Wish Foundation, which we know that there's some amazing charities out there, and we just wanted to be able to help out one that I guess brings joy, which is what we wanted the book to bring to people. Yeah.
And right now, joining us from Make-A-Wish to tell us and explain to you just the difference they make is Sally, who is the CEO. Good morning, Sally.
Good morning. Congratulations. Happy Publication Day.
Thank you. That is a sentence I never thought someone would say to me.
Every time someone says that to us, author, we go, oh, thank you. And we all try and talk a little bit posher.
Well,
we're so excited.
Are we also technically philanthropists as well?
Sure. I guess you can give yourself as many titles as you want, really.
Well, Sally's the CEO. She says yes, it counts.
No, you absolutely are. You're making an amazing difference. We couldn't be more pleased.
Now, everyone knows Make-A-Wish. It's such a great charity. But from your time having worked there at Make-A-Wish, what are some of the things that you've been lucky to be a part of, and what wishes that you've seen be made for children?
Yeah, look, I think for me, so Make-A-Wish works with kids between the ages of 3 and 18 who've been diagnosed with a critical illness. And one of the things I think I'm always struck by is just what a dramatic impact this has on these kids and their families, their childhoods. So from one day everything might be okay to the next hour it's just not. And so life goes on hold, and appointments, uncertainty, all the things you just don't want kids to have to experience in childhood. And so for me, one of the real joys of being part of this organisation is that we get to do something incredible with these kids with the help of the community. And it really is, a wish is really governed by the kids. And so it can be absolutely anything. And, just to give you an example, this week we've got kids obviously going to the theme parks. We've got the World Wrestling on in Melbourne and kids attending that, the Grand Prix, Great Barrier Reef. It is only limited by their imagination. And I think the wishes that stand out for me, are always just the simplicity. Last week we had a child who, wanted to save Sydney, and the New South Police got on board and helped us create just the most amazing experience. The sporting clubs are always, so terrific, but it's the simplicity, and it's amazing what can happen when the community comes together to do something for a child.
I think
in need.
That's also the thing, is it's testament to what you guys do, that there's an area person that says no when you come to them asking for their time and efforts for the children.
That's right, and I think, the world is so complex, and we are always just reminded it's every day, just the little things that someone will do, staying up all night to make a fairy outfit for a child, going that extra mile. And these are the things that you remember. It's always, when I think back to my childhood, and fortunately it wasn't touched by childhood illness, but it's the experiences. I remember playing cricket in the backyard. It's these simple pleasures that we're trying to just put back in these kids' life as they face this uncertainty.
Well, I think that's what people always say. You like a vacation because it's that moment to spend quality time as a family away from all the life situations. And we spoke to a family recently that you guys had helped out, and her wish was to come up to the Gold Coast from South Australia. And it was just the mum saying that she knew that you guys understood their situation of being able to go, we understand we've got medics here, we understand the duration that you can be away from, maybe life-saving machines that I constantly needed. And it was just having all those little details.
All the stress.
Yeah, and the amount of celebrities that do put up their hand to help out as well. I know Stav's always saying that John Cena is one of the most...
He does the most. He one year, I think he did 252 upwards of, maybe. Yep, he does it.
Yeah,
does
the most extraordinary, generosity. I think he holds the world record around the world, John Cena. But, in terms of the families, for a lot of these families, they just haven't been together. One of the parents is at the hospital. It's just these moments. And so for us, if we can take some of that stress away, if we can give these families just those moments to spend time, not necessarily thinking about the illness, but time as a family, that's really special. And we can only do it with the help of the community. So, guys, we're so grateful for what you're doing with this book, for, all the support, and also just shining a light on childhood illness and what people can do to make a difference.
Well, the whole plan is, when we wrote the book, we wanted it to be a joyful moment between parents and their kids, so they could sit down and read it together. We had parents in mind, that it's not too long,
not too short, that they ask for a second book.
Correct. But like you said, it's those simple moments in life where, now that my kids are older, we don't do it. And I do miss that bedtimes when they were 2 and 4, and you'd lay in the bed and read the book. So it's quite nice that you can get that moment with your family if you buy this book, and then the money that you're actually spending is going to go to then pass on joy to other children as well. So thank you so much for partnering with us for this, and we hope all of Brisbane and the whole country gets behind it.
Oh, look, thank you so much for what you're doing. It's amazing. I hope people enjoy the book. And as you say, look, it will also really help make a difference. 115 wishes we're hoping to grant between now and Christmas. So, everything we do will make that difference. So huge thanks from all of us at Make-A-Wish.
Oh, that's a pleasure. And make sure all the grandparents go and buy a book as well, Matty.
Yes. Well, I've already...
You forget that, right?
Yes,
that you're a grandfather.
No, I don't forget that I'm a grandfather. It's family dinner night. Baby Illyria is coming over for dinner tonight.
Just your son was like, did you get a book for your granddaughter? And you're like, oh.
No, I did. I said, of course. She said, can she get a signed one? And I said, depends. You're going to let me have the baby for a sleepover. He always hoards that baby. So go on and get it right now, guys. We are sitting at number 10 in the bestsellers. Booktopia.com.au. Launch day today. If you buy today, they ship it today. So you'll get it ASAP. And orders over $49 get free shipping. So if you buy 2, you can give one away as a gift. And like we said, all the money goes to Make-A-Wish. It's Stav, Abby and Matt.
Stav, Abby and Matt.
Alpha Bucks tomorrow, guys. It'll be Thursday, the 16th of October. Stav has your answers to make it easy to win some money.
I do. 6 a.m. Your letter is a W. Some of your answers are Wildest Dream, Wakeboarding, and Women's Weekly. 7 a.m. it's S. Some of your answers are shampoo, Sagittarius, and stool. Let's hope that's the furniture, not the other thing. And 8 a.m. it's H. And some of your answers are hammer, Hawaii, and hash brown.
Rightio. See you tomorrow, team. Bye.
Stav, Abby and Matt for breakfast. B105.
You're only a what if away from great summer holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.